What's up guys, Josh Morse here with FLoBros Bassin, talking today all about how to attack a new lake. How to fish a body of water that you've never fished before. Tomorrow the boys and I are headed out to Lake Monroe, and it's a body of water that none of us have ever fished before, so I thought this would be a good time to talk to you about the 5 baits that I throw when I fish a new body of water. So let's get right into it. Bait number 1, something that is an absolute must-have to have tied on. If you have one rod, bring this, is a weightless hook with a Texas rig Senko on it. This bait is the most versatile bait there is. It can be thrown by docks, in grass, structure, I mean you name it. This bait is going to get the job done wherever it is. And to be honest with you, I've caught twice as many fish on this bait alone than I have on all other baits combined. So weightless Texas rig Senko, number 1 thing to have tied on going to new lake. Alright, number 2, lipless crankbait. This here is a red eye shad by Strike King. Personally it's my favorite, but pick your favorite lipless and tie it on. The biggest thing that is good about this bait for a new body of water is that it covers water. You're casting it all over the place, covering so much water, and you can fish this deep, shallow, ledges, points, I mean pretty much anywhere. This thing is going to cover water and it's going to catch fish, and you're going to be able to figure out where the fish are based just with this bait. So that's number 2. Number 3 that I like to have tied on is a frog. This also is a very versatile bait. It's on top, obviously, so you can throw this pretty much everywhere. You can throw this way in the back of the pads, way up high where no other bait is going to reach. The frog is going to get the job done in the heaviest cover where the fish are hiding in the shade that you can't reach with any other bait. Your frog is going to be your go-to bait. So that's number 3 for me. Number 4 is a Texas rigged speed worm with a little weight at the end. This is another bait that's going to cover water. You can throw it deep, shallow, just like the lipless crankbait. It's very similar to the lipless crankbait in how you're going to use it, but this is going to be more on the bottom. But this tail is going to get the job done. It's going to attract a lot of bites. You can throw this around docks, through weeds, and this is another bait that is a must-have to have tied on a new body of water. So, Texas rig with a little bit of weight, speed worm is number 4. Number 5, classic spinnerbait. Make sure that spinnerbait you got a trailer hook. I don't know if you can see it right there, but another hook following it, because that's going to help with your hookup ratio. But a spinnerbait is an awesome bait to have tied on for a new body of water. This is great for murky water, which you might find on a new lake, and also windy weather. You're going to want to pull out a spinnerbait. It's going to be attracting a lot of bites. You're going to throw it around structure, pads, really anywhere. It's fairly weedless, not completely, but pretty weedless, and this is going to get the job done in some of those harsher conditions, but you never know what it's going to be like when you're fishing a new lake. So those are my top 5 baits for fishing a new body of water. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, share it with your friends if you thought this video was helpful. Let us know in the comments, and be sure to follow our social media up here and catch our other videos in your spare time. Thanks guys. Keep tight lines.